We are continuing to follow that breaking news we've been following all morning out of Harford County. There's been a deadly fire at an apartment complex in the Edgewood area. WMAR 2 News' Megan Knight has been at that scene all morning long, getting a lot of new details. Megan, what's the latest right now?
Well, Christian, as you said, a deadly fire here in Edgewood on the Simon's Court here. A very sad day for this community. 3 people have died in a fire, 9 people there in all. And I'm actually joined now by Emily Woody. She is the Public Information Officer with the Office of the State Fire Marshal. So, Emily, what can you tell us right now? Anything new from the last hour that we've talked to you?
We're still obviously doing a thorough investigation, which takes a lot of time. We're making sure where the fire started, how it started, where it spread to, and how those fatalities occurred. So as of this time, we have the same information we've had, that 3 fatalities, 3 injuries, a total of 9 people living in the house altogether.
And the people who were injured, can you describe how they were injured?
Sure. So one individual did try to jump out of the window to escape the fire and suffered broken bones to her legs. Another individual was burned over 70% of their body and obviously in critical condition. And the third person was transferred along with them. We don't have an update on their condition.
So 9 people living in all. We understand this was a rental unit. Do we have any idea if any of these people had any sort of relationship? We understand that someone said that it might have been a boarding home. Do you have any details about that?
We understand that there are some relatives amongst the 9, but then there's also people who aren't related. So it sounds like renters in general, and obviously some brought their relative along with them, and others are single renters.
And how long do you think you guys will be here doing the investigation? Are we looking at a couple more hours?
Yes. I imagine we will be here for most of the day. We have ATF assisting us, which is always a huge help. And obviously the local fire departments have been a huge asset.
Okay, awesome. Emily Woody, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. And also right now we want to toss to some sound that we got from a neighbor who lives actually right behind the complex here, describing what he saw and heard the moment that fire broke out. Take a listen.
I seen fire coming out the back of the house. I heard somebody yelling for help. But it was like at that time, things became in a blur because I let the window up. Put it down to keep the smoke from coming in. Then I ran downstairs, told my old lady, get up, let's get out of here. And she said, I keep hearing somebody saying, help me, I'm trapped with some animals.
Yeah, just a terrifying moment there for the neighbors who live in this community. Now, we did speak to one woman. Her name is Bobby Sue. She had a dog with her named Boom Boom. She was able to escape from the fire. She says she knows the 3 people who lived on the upper floors there who passed away in this fire. She says she describes it as a boarding house for people with disabilities. So that might be some of the relationship there with the 9 people who were living in that complex. But once again, 3 people have died in this fire in Edgewood this morning. Just heartbreaking for all those people who were inside that home at the time of the fire. For now, we're live in Edgewood. I'm Megan Knight, WMAR 2 News.